10 times more failures than I do success. And I try to relate that to not only young people, but older people as well. And you look back and you say, well, how do you define yourself? Well, I define myself by what I did after my adversity and what I did after my failures. So going out and speaking and telling that message has been great.
The main thing is that you are capable of changing your own state of being just by simply breathing deeper than you are right now. And so it's magic. Yeah.
No, and if it scares you, if something scares you, well, you know what? It probably is a good idea because it means you're putting yourself out there if it's scaring you.
But I think it's really important just to stay with the day-to-day and like try to conquer little things, make little steps. I'm a big believer in that because otherwise it is really easy to get completely overwhelmed.
Right.
That's what I say to other people now when they're dealing with it and newcomers to the business. It's like, you're not immune. It's going to happen. It's how you choose to deal with those things happening. And it's not the universe telling you not to do something. It's just life.
I guess for me, it's, it is the exercise, eating well, exercising. I work out all the time. I love it. And not even just necessarily working out, but just being active, doing a lot of things.
So the point of these, again, is to do something new to you and to play with it. That is really the word that I would use for what we do, because that's what we did when we were kids, and that's how we developed our brains in the first place. And we called it playing, but what we were really doing was discovering how to do things with our body that caused our brain to fire neurons. And that is true. The neurons that fire together wire together.
Look at us. I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm in my 60s and
me too. We are too. Yay.
I just keep going, and it's the only body I got. And so take care of your body and your body will take care of you.
Everyone walks in here with the biggest smile on their face, and they make us just as happy as as we try to make them. And that's the whole point.
So
we're surrounded by all this beauty, and for me, if I go out and I'm paddling in the morning and I see the sunrise and I see a dolphin or I see a whale or I see a manta ray or a flying, I was paddling this morning and a flying fish took off in front of me and skipped across the water. For me, that's just a great thing to have already in the bank when I go and I start my day and I have to go into a meeting, have a encounter with other individuals. I've kind of got it in the bag already and know that I'm going to have a good day because I've already had a super great experience, and I probably got these other guys beat.
I've been teaching for 37 years, and so my body has been through the mill. I mean, I was a distance runner in college. I was an athlete. I played football. I got beat up. I got injured. I rehabilitated myself, and now I'm looking for the things to do that promote longevity.
All of these things, you're going to be a better person, I think. So think into your exercises, and remember, your mind is a mine. It's full of diamonds, and you can dig deep in there and find lots of diamonds if you're positive about it.
I'm a 4th degree black belt. I really like to punch and kick things, okay? But as I have aged, I know that I can't just do the hard side of exercise all the time. I need that balance of a softer side of exercise. And Tai Chi, being that softer side of exercise, has actually helped me continue to do the hard side.
I love to be funny. I'm funny. I add humor. I'm silly. I make people laugh. I like when people make me laugh. I make it fun. I'm very motivating. And so when you jump around, when you jump, because I teach on the deck for the most part, when you jump around and you run back and forth and you're laughing and you're cueing and you're making, it makes you feel younger.
Perhaps you want to live enthusiastically because you want to be able to roll around with your grandchildren on the floor. So if that is your why, that's going to drive you much more than thinking, well, I should just stay fit because, it's important to stay fit and move your body as you get older. That's not such a great selling point there. But playing with grandchildren has a lot more power to it.
List off at least 5 or 10 things that you're grateful for. And, you know, just by doing that simple little practice, you know, it changes the whole dynamic of things. Getting out in nature, going for walks also is the other thing too. It's really important. Smiling, just making yourself smile is the other great thing, because especially right now with what's going on.
I plan to stay as positive as I possibly can and to be grateful, constantly reminding myself what a blessing it is to be healthy, and surround myself with different age groups.
Looking and feeling their absolute best. That's paramount to me as a woman. I feel like when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you look good. They go hand in hand.
Don't get caught up in how old you are. Get caught up in enjoying every single day the most you possibly can. And I've always realized I get one chance at today, and if I don't make the best of it, then it's my own fault.
But the more you, again, center yourself in mind and in body and in spirit and move from that place of wholeness and oneness, and understand that we are all part of the whole, then it becomes more of a sort of a metaphysical way of gaining control of ourselves.
But I guess what I tend to tell people is you don't really know what's in your future, right? And so you should be prepared for something amazing. I think a lot of times we don't realize my most amazing accomplishment might still be 20, 30 years down the road, right?
Or, you know, wherever you are, and even if it's a couple of people, you touch their lives and they feel better, you know that you've changed someone's life. And I think that aging enthusiastically is ultimately we have to have a purpose.
I think your attitude is number one. You can always see the glass as half empty, or you can always see it as half full. And anybody who knows me now is like, the glass is always half full. It's probably 3/4 full most of the time. And I just feel like you have to be that way. Even when things feel awful, you have to always be looking for the silver lining, or you can just...
Powerful lessons that I've learned with the clients I've been so blessed to work with is it's so freeing and so liberating when they can finally make that deep connection between their outcomes. It's like, let's actually change the thought patterns and understand that emotions drive everything. So it's really like, let's start focusing on the feeling. How does exercise make you feel? Because if you're exercising to lose weight, it's not sustainable. You're not going to, that's not lasting.